The EU-Gambia Partnership Office and the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs held an information seminar today, 25th March 2026, at the Dawda Kairaba Jawara International Conference Center. The EU ambassador and a representative from the Ministry of Finance delivered the keynote statements at the opening session.
The European Union, as you know, is one of the largest donors in the Gambia, maybe the largest one. But we are above all a stable, a predictable, and even if sometimes a bit slow, and we have to recognize it, always a reliable partner. A partner that aligns with the national policies, that works with the national institutions, and that looks for helping, accompanying the implementation of the National Development Plan based on the ownership of the Gambia, and of course, looking always for the sustainability of what we do. Therefore, what do we do, what are we planning, and what's the evolution that the European Union cooperation is going to have in the midterm. And now we are facing a different scenario, a scenario where everything seems to indicate that public development for a budget is going to be stagnated, if not decreasing, and therefore the importance now is to work through investments, is to bring the private sector in, is to complement what we have been doing up until now with this different approach. For the European Union, we call the Global Gateway, and we will be talking about it.
The framework of the Gambia-EU partnership dates back to 1976, but I just want to cite few critical landmark investments they've made. One is the Bara Amdalai, road. Another one is the Siliti Mandinaba road, and then the Basse Soma road. This was done by the EU. So thank you for that. They've also accompanied the country in terms of its democratic transformation. You all know in 2017, there was a change of government, and the EU was very much active in terms of accompanying the country in that process. But in particular also, they have been intervening in the reforms that are happening with our colleagues from the defense, the security sector. So now they are now intervening in critical areas like human capital, which is very, very important. Madam Ambassador has just highlighted that the intervention has transformed from programs and projects now more into budget support. So this discussion with the budget support started as early as 2009. And I remember that was when we also prepared the PFM. It was one of the conditions for the budget support at that time. Yes.
Yusuf Taylor reporting for Askanwi Media at the Dawda Kairaba Jawara International Conference Center.